Hey, it's your Wisconsin wine guy. I'm back in with another wine review, and let's see if well, I guess you can see me, right? So, these are wines you can find on the shelves of wherever you shop for wine, liquor store, grocery store, wine shop. These are wines that you can find, and I go through and give a taste of these wines, give you my opinion of what I think about these wines, utilizing the infamous thumb rating system. Thumbs up says I recommend these wines, and I want you to give them a try. Let me know what you think. 3/4 says that, you know what? I had this at a party. I brought it home. I want to share it with my friend. It's a good wine. It's pretty good. Give it a try. Let me know what you think. Halfway, there was something about the wine that was off, and I'll tell you exactly what that was for my palate. But it doesn't mean that it's going to be the same for your palate. Give it a taste. Let the rest of us know what you think. Halfway, I'm sorry, thumbs down. I don't need to say any more about that. It's thumbs down, right? So let me say I like this view. You can see the wines already, right? So if you're familiar with these wines, familiar with that label, you recognize the label, you know what these wines are, the Unshackled wines. And if you know anything about Unshackled wines, this is the second label of the Prisoner Wine Company. You know anything about the Prisoner Wine Company, Unshackled wines, but we're going to talk about Unshackled wines. Unshackled means uninhibited, unrestricted. We're going to do what we want. These wines are based on blends, taking multiple grapes and contributing to one wine to give the best of each grape and provide complexity and provide interest, to each of the wines. So let's go down the line here. So we're going to have this is so cool. This label could be kind of confusing, but make sure you read the label. There's a lot going on here, So this label is a 2019. There's a lot of stuff going on here. All right, the grape is here and a bunch of other letters here, but make sure it's a cool label. Don't read the label if you're buzzing. So 2019, predominantly Cabernet blend. Remember, they're all based on blends. Cabernet blend. So this is going to be, let's see if I can remember without looking. Cabernet, Malbec, Petite, Syrah, and Merlot. I'll look later. Your second wine is going to be red blend. Your vintage is going to be 2019. The blend is going to be predominantly Zinfandel, Malbec, Syrah, Petite Syrah, with Tempranillo and Tannat. Woo, that was close, right? Your last one, but not least, is going to be a 2020 white blend. It's going to be predominantly Sauvignon Blanc, Viognier, Chenin Blanc, and Roussanne. Wow, what is that combination going to be like? Now, let me look. All right, looks like I got them right. Woo, that was close, right? All right. So, now, alcohol content is 14.5, 14.5, 14.5 on the white. Can you believe it? Curious to know if that's going to be alcoholic tasting, right? But you know what? Those great combinations, and a lot of grapes like kind of fruity, but we'll find out. But 14.5, we're going to find out. Again, Unshackled. There are no rules. They want to produce a wine by their own means. They're saying, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, we're going to produce a wine, we hope you like it, right? So, Prisoner Wine Company. We're not a prisoner, all right? We're unshackled. We're going to do what we want. There are no rules. Now, something else I did was I sampled these wines a couple of days yesterday, at an event, with multiple customers. I wanted to do a contest between the Cabernet Dominant and the Zinfandel blend. And here's the thing was, most people, because it was Cabernet, as soon as I said Cabernet, I want to try the Cabernet. I had to encourage people to try the red blend. I'll tell you the results of that when we get towards the end of the video. But for now, we're here to find out, what does your Wisconsin wine guy think about these wines? Let's give it a pour. So now, interesting blends on these wines. Interesting that we have the predominant grape, Cabernet here, and Zinfandel on the other, but then a lot of grapes are similar. So it's going to be very interesting how these wines play nice. They're both aged in a little bit of French and American oak. The white, not aged in any barrels, but because it's Sauvignon Blanc, if you've been following me, you know that I'm going to do the Sauvignon Blanc one last, because just in case it doesn't play nice with these. When we go back through, we find out if it plays nice, okay? Haley's Corker, keeping my wines fresh. Love that. Link will be down below. Let's give it a look and a smell. Look at that. Isn't that color beautiful? Let's get my white background here. So, my Cabernet, okay? My Zinfandel. Wow, it's crazy. My Cabernet blend is darker than my Zinfandel. Isn't that crazy? How crazy is that? Look at that again. So the colors. My Cabernet literally is darker than my Zinfandel. You probably can't see it from here. But my Cabernet, which is this hand, in the right, is darker than my Zinfandel when I put it in the white background. Wow, that's interesting. So which tells me that they have a lot more of the proportion of Petite, Syrah and Malbec in that one. All right? Okay. So now, on the Sauvignon Blanc blend, we got the kiss of the sunshine, you know. So it goes from like clear to yellowish, greenish hues on this one here. All right? So now, I mean, different grapes. Some of you may not have heard of Viognier. Some of you may not have heard of Chenin Blanc, or that's definitely never heard of Roussanne. You know, so Chenin Blanc, Roussanne, Viognier, French grapes. All right? So you may want to look those up and get yourself educated on those, because you're missing out when you just stick to the norms, I like to call them, the grapes that everybody knows. So now, let's give this a swirl and a smell. Wow. Initially smells like the Cabernet. You got plum, undertones of cherry. You got cedar spice. And way in the background, little notes of the like sweet dark fruit and vanilla. Wow, nice. Wow. Wait till you find out what the results were for the customer tasting and what they chose. So now the Zinfandel. Ooh, wow. Definitely deep fruits. Plum. Little white pepper spice. You can feel that in my nose. That's not alcohol. That's a little spice nose. Wow, that's a nice nose. And then you get hints of vanilla, cedar notes there. Now, this is not aged in the barrel, but let's check this out. We got again, Sauvignon Blanc, Chenin Blanc, Roussanne, and Viognier. Ha! Don't forget, right? Wow. So it goes Chenin Blanc, then it goes a little bit of Viognier, and that gives more of that floral nose to it. And there's a toss-up between Chenin Blanc and the Roussanne, but we get a little bit citrus. You know, we're talking more like, we go from grapefruit to lemon. Then we have like white peach going on here. I mean, so nice nose in that one. Now, if you've been following me, you know anything that says Sauvignon Blanc is gonna go last. You know, and I just want to make sure that the other wines have a fair chance, because if you go sit in Chenin Blanc, Sauvignon Blanc, everything else is done, especially if it's very acidic. We're gonna do the Cabernet first for the rinse, two-step process: rinse, acidity. Second, for the taste. Wow. Medium tannins, nice acidity, you know, very well balanced how it falls across my palate. Good finish. Wow, nice. Now for the Zinfandel blend. Definitely get that Zinfandel feel. For both of these, 14.5% alcohol, no. But boldness exists, yes. Zinfandel completely takes over the taste after the Cabernet. Wow, very nice. Very nice. Now, for the Sauvignon Blanc blend. Wow. So acidity is nice for all these. It's not like crazy acidity, and also because I'm tasting one after the other, but the acidity is very nice for all of these. The wines are alive. There's a liveliness to the wines, a freshness to the wines. And even if it's red, if you taste a flat red, you might as well drink Kool-Aid, right? Okay. So, very nice. Now let's go through and taste so we can grade. Let's get more deep, more involved in the taste. Oh, wow, that nose is nice. plum, undertones of cherry, cedar spice, and then way in the background, light notes of vanilla. As far as Cabernet goes, yeah, that tastes like a cab. Very nice. Even with all the additional grapes to it, it totally tastes like a Cabernet. But again, it's very nice. Nice tannin. Subtle tobacco notes, cedar notes again, spice, you know, more of the French up front, more of the American in the back. That's just really nice. Good finish too. I can really taste that. Now, for the Zinfandel blend. Now again, when I had this contest, because I said Cabernet, people said, I want to taste the Cabernet. I had to convince people to taste the red blend. When I said it was Zinfandel, but taste the red blend. But everyone is like brainwashed, you know, marketing. First marketing was Chardonnay, then marketing was Pinot Noir, I said first marketing was Merlot, then Chardonnay, then Pinot Noir, then Cabernet, you know. And now Cabernet seems like if I drink a red wine, it got to be Cabernet. There's so many red grapes out there. You must give them a try so you can expand your palate, right? So now the finish. Let me get one more taste. Wow. If you had a Zinfandel straight up, you definitely know this is Zinfandel, just like I definitely know this is Cabernet. But then the combination of the grapes, you know, bring much more to the party. You know, but I have to say, with the Zinfandel, the Petite, and the Syrah, you get more depth of fruit coming from this one here. So it makes it more lush. Whereas here, coming with the Cabernet, you get more of that spice, you know, more of that like boldness to it, you know. So, wow, it's great because they stand alone, even though they have similar grapes plus more. Now for the blend, the white blend. Again, grapefruit up front, lemon, floral, lime, and then in the middle, melons. This is a nice blend. A nice blend in the white. 14.5% alcohol? Yeah. I'll feel that if I drink, you know, like half a bottle. But just on taste, yeah, you don't feel 14.5% alcohol. But if you're sensitive to alcohol, you'll know it's there. But for me, I don't feel that. All right, now, let's get to the grade. Oh, for number one, it's like night and day on these two. But you get more of that American oak nose here than you get from the first one. You get more of cedar and ash or tobacco here. Wow. I mean, it's like night and day. You can't even put them in the same class. But let's go taste. Let's go taste. And taste. All right. They play nice together too. Isn't that great? So there's an underlying theme with these wines. I can't put my mind on it, but they play nice together. So, 2019 Cabernet blend. Double thumbs up. 2019, right? 2019 red blend. Double thumbs up. 2020 white blend. Unshackled. You get some Sauvignon Blanc, but Sauvignon Blanc doesn't dominate. Double thumbs up across the board. These are all delicious wines. In my opinion, they're worth the price. If you can find them on sale, jump on it. If you can get a few bottles and sit on it, give it a try. See what you think. You know, I mean, they're very nice wines across the board. I enjoy them. Double thumbs up. Now, let's get back to the contest. So the contest, you know, with people always chose the Cabernet. And I said, hey, you got to taste this, you know, because maybe later you may think that, hey, you know, I want to try the red blends sometime. So you have the diversity when you introduce it to your friends, right? Everybody chose the Cabernet. And they loved it. When I had them try the red blend, they chose the red blend over the Cabernet. And I can tell you why they chose it. Because it had what I described: lush, fruity, you know, suppleness. You know, it made you feel calm. When you drink the Cabernet, it was like, yeah, that's a cab. When you drink the Zinfandel blend, it was like, yeah. Right? Night and day. They're both good wines, but the difference in how it's going to make you feel. All right? So, basically, there were more customers that chose the Zinfandel versus the Cabernet in this case. And just give it like maybe a 3-to-1 ratio on the choices. So there you have it. Double thumbs up on the Unshackled wines. You can't go wrong, including the white. And in that contest was the white. Most people want to drink white, red wines. Try some white wines. You're missing out on white wines. You know, give your palate a rest and drinking these bold, you know, tannic red wines. Give your palate a rest and explore white wines. So double thumbs up across the board on the Unshackled wines. There you have it. Give it a try. Let me know what you think. It's your Wisconsin wine guy. I'm going to finish this with the Unshackled white blend because my palate is open to all wines. And I want to say to you, as always, let your palate be the guide selecting your wine. And I'll see you next time. Ciao!